What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody had an excellent day. The search for an offensive coordinator continues, and the Jets are, looking at all kinds of candidates from all different backgrounds. But there was some news today where Bevell actually turned down the Jets, and I find that quite interesting. He's got ties to Saleh. I know he could be in contention for other jobs, but to not take an interview is interesting because you wonder what level of, responsibility are they offering Bevell? Would Saleh be willing to make him assistant head coach? Because you figure when you have a veteran coordinator, he's going to help Saleh with time management, game management, all these different things. He's an excellent resource. They're going to want money and probably a little more power, especially knowing the situation they're walking themselves into and with the uncertainty of the coach and GM on the hot seat. So Bevell is out. Nathaniel Hackett was in for an interview. And obviously the instant reaction is no way, based on how he completely failed in Denver. You think of his background in Green Bay, you kind of give the offensive responsibilities to mostly Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers. But I think if you're a Jet fan and that Hackett thing happens, you're like, you know what? Hopefully they sign Hackett and Aaron Rodgers follows him. But other than that, I continue to say the Jets need a proven play caller. A guy that's been in the NFL, understands the dynamic of the NFL experience, developing quarterbacks on NFL level and everything like that, and obviously calling plays. So then where do you go from here? I think if the Jets do go with an inexperienced guy, I think that's where you sign that veteran offensive assistant. But to me, that's kind of ass backwards. I'd rather have one guy instead of going with the inexperienced guy with a babysitter. But this is going to be interesting, man. I continue to wonder about the level of interest in the Jets job and how marketable it is. How desirable is it when you don't know who the quarterback is? And you have all these rumblings about Lamar Jackson and the Jets are going to be all in. I think several teams are going to be all in. I also think the Ravens are still in play where they could franchise tag him or they could do the non-exclusive tag. But this is going to play out for a while, man. This is not going to be something that's going to be done soon. You have probably to March 7th till the tag. So, and then you have the whole Derek Carr things. The Jets it's a tough game, man, because if you wait for Lamar Jackson and you let all the other guys go and you don't get Lamar Jackson, then what are you doing? You're looking at the Tannehills, the Minshews, Jacoby Brissett. So looks like coordinator will probably be the first shoe to fall, but I don't know who it's going to be. You have the guy, the experienced guy Brady from the Colts, but nothing's really inspiring you, man. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see what the response is from the more veteran coordinators, if they're turning down the request or not interested, and how long the Jets take to go on with the search. So never a dull moment. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to you later.